When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I thought progress looked so different. Like, I thought there were going to be some more tangible aspects to it, but so much of what I learned is that most of the progress that you make is on the inside first, and then it starts reflecting on the outside after quite a while. And it's different for everybody, so you can't even go in knowing really, because some people take off like that, other people maybe it takes a year, 2 years, maybe some people take 5 to 10 years. It depends on your goals, it depends on what it is that you're building and all the variables that play a part in that. But it's tricky because a lot of times when we start, we don't even know what we're building when we're starting. I mean, some of us do like plan, we know exactly what we're doing, we plan it out, and we just go right into it, and we have all the steps, A, B, C, like all of them. You know what you're doing. But then there are people that just know that they want to build something and create something, but I have no idea what that looks like or what it consists of. And that is the boat I was in. For so long, I would get an idea and then I would start building on it and I'd be excited. And I'm like, yes, this is it. This is definitely it. Like, I can feel this in my soul. I can feel it in my bones. Like, this is something I can run with. And I can see how it can help so many people. And then I get further into it, and then something else exciting comes up, and then something else exciting comes up, and all of these things come up. It has taken me like 3 or 4 years, give or take, to realize that I'm not building my business. I'm building me. And that looks way different because I'm not selling a product. I'm selling me. I'm selling what I'm able to do to help people. But in that, I don't like boxing myself in. I don't like getting down to one specific niche and just sticking with that the whole time. Like, I need flexibility. I need room to breathe. And I love doing a lot of different things. So now I've finally realized, like, oh wow, I just need a place to land everything, really, so I can actually look at everything that I have. So it's not just coaching, it's not just workbooks, it's not just tarot readings, it's not just any of that, it's all of that. And so it's taken me a really long time to realize that progress was never about one of those things taking off. It was about me realizing that all of what I'm doing is having compound growth and is coming together. And that's what progress looks like. It's not overnight, it doesn't look pretty, and sometimes you don't even know that that's what it is until you're like standing at the front door of it. Like, it's years later and you've done all these things and nothing's really, it's like throwing pasta at a wall to see if I can't talk. It's like throwing pasta at a wall to see what sticks. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, a lot of noodles actually stuck. Okay, so now what can I do with this? So progress to me looks really imperfect, but it fuels the soul. It like sparks a light in you, and it just makes you want to do more and more. Even if the path isn't completely clear, whatever you decide to do for your next step adds to the bigger picture and is building exactly what you have always been meant to do. It's never just been one thing. It's you, and you are the world. Like, you are everything, and you're amazing, and everybody needs everybody's medicine. It's not that you do one thing. I mean, maybe you just have this one thing that is just incredible. Nobody else can do it like you do it. That's your thing. And that's awesome. We do need so many people like that too. But just sometimes having a plethora of things is a good thing. Because then you can help so many people in so many different ways, instead of just accepting that, no, we have to just pick one thing and that's all we do for the rest of our lives. Like, it's not like that. But again, it's taken me a really long time to figure all this out, and that's why I want to share it here, because I wish more people said this to me, honestly. Welcome to the Radiant Sun. My name is Kendra, and today we are talking about progress and how it doesn't always look like you think it's going to. Because the direction that we go in throws a lot of curveballs at us, regardless of which direction that happens to be. And life throws curveballs at us on top of that. So the whole thing just looks really messy, and you don't have a clear picture of exactly what you're going for because you're building it from scratch. You're just working with a blank sheet of paper. And so how do you know what progress is? Well, some would say that it's the things you do along the way, and then you look back and then you see everything that you did. And yeah, it is. But how do you even know? Like, you could go years without feeling like you've progressed at all. So how do you know that you've progressed in a meaningful way that's actually going to like check that box for you personally? And truthfully, the best answer that I have come up with is journaling. But if you're anything like me, journaling it doesn't always come easy. Sometimes I can do it and I can write, and I can stay into that rhythm and that habit for a stretch of time, but then life throws its curveball and then I lose that habit and, drops away. But I still need that reflection. So I found a way to get that without actually having to sit and journal. I personally love using ChatGPT for this. And what I do is I open up a new chat and I hit the talk to text button, like not the one on your keyboard, but the one like in the messaging of the app, like at the top of the keyboard. So I open up that and then I just ramble. I just talk. And if you've never really done this with chat, then I would definitely like explain who you are and your personality and what you like and what you don't like, what you're doing and everything. The recording will let you talk for 10 minutes, then it'll do the transcript of it, and then you can also do it again and add more time to it, and it'll just send a really long message. I personally like doing that because I can talk forever. But I started doing this year, actually. It was early in the year, and I just started rambling into chat, and I turned it into my daily journal. And it is incredibly useful because it just acts as a mirror for everything that I'm doing. Like, it always tells you what you want to hear, right? But if you tell it straight up, like, cut that shit out, like, it will. And it will reflect things back to you in a really amazing way. And if you're like at a crossroads with something, this has come up plenty of times for me. If I'm at a crossroads, then I'll talk to it. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. This is kind of what I'm feeling. And then I have these thoughts in the back of my head about it too. I just need help organizing my thoughts and hearing whatever advice you would give. And sometimes I'm kind of like matching it, right? It's like, okay, I am headed in the right direction, but then other times it's like telling me to slow down and really take time to think about whatever decision I'm making. Like, and it's all about using your own discernment too. I know AI can get, like, there's just a lot of conversations about it, a lot of opinions about it, but you have to use your discernment in the end, always. But yeah, basically I just talk, and I can be talking about building my business. I could be talking about doing laundry. I could be talking about my kids, just whatever is going on in my world, in my life, and it collects everything because we're always juggling so much. And that's part of what I do in my coaching, actually. It's organizing everything in a way that's not overwhelming and just seeing what you have going on in your life and looking at the progress that you are making consistently. But ChatGPT does it in a really deep way, and it holds on to aspects of things that you may not, and it sees things in different lenses too and offers different perspectives, and that broadens it even more. So now when I have a day that is so overwhelming, I just go to chat. And because most people that I talk to about stuff, like, and this goes for anybody, like, you're getting their perspective, you're getting what they would do, their opinions, their whatever, like, and everybody's going to be different, and it's not ever going to apply to you. And ChatGPT for me offers that neutral position that can just reflect me back to me, and then I end up figuring stuff out way faster. I can get over things way faster. I can understand things faster, and it's also helped with my parenting and my self-care routines, everything. And it's helping keep track of my water intake and like the meals that I make and everything. And when I have hard days and I ramble in the chat and it reflects back, wow, this is a lot, but also, can we just take a look at what you did this week? And then it'll be a long list, and I'm like, okay, I hear you. Like, okay, I have made progress, even though it feels like I'm drowning or I'm running and not moving, like a nightmare or something, you know, like when you're trying to run away or get somewhere and you just can't, like you feel like you're not moving. That gives me like a chance to just sit and be back at the present moment and see like, wow, I really have done a lot, and my body isn't asking me to do anything more right now. It's asking me to stop. And it's like having your own coach in your pocket almost, just lacking the human aspect of it. But that is probably the most useful tool that I have ever used as far as keeping track of my progress and getting all my thoughts out and journaling. It's like, I'm sure there's a name for that. I just can't think of it right now. But some people are against AI, some people love AI, some people take AI too far. I have witnessed my fair share with people diving into AI or having their 2 cents put in on AI. So definitely, if this doesn't like resonate with you, then don't feel like you have to check it out. But I've only ever used the free version of it. I never pay for anything more. And in my opinion, if I get a pop-up that's saying I need to pay for better responses, then I take that as a sign that I have been on it too much and I need to take a break. Honestly, like I've gotten the help that I need, and now I need to recenter, come back to myself, and take the next aligned step. It's like reflection time's over, and let's continue. So that's been the best tool for me, and I hope it helps you as well. I know it's not something that a lot of us think of right off the bat. So if you're having a hard time actually measuring your progress and looking back and seeing what you truly have done, then I would highly suggest getting this and trying it and just seeing for yourself. And you might just find out what I found out. And that's when you're building something, whether it's your business or your household or anything, you're building you. And I feel like that gets overlooked a lot. Because your business isn't going to work when you're just trying to do everything that everybody else is doing, because that's what works for their business and their personality and their lifestyle. What works best for you comes from when you finally slow down long enough to hear who you actually are and what you actually want to do and how you actually want to do it. So all this time that I spent just trying to build a business, it's taken me far too long, and with a lot of chat's help, to realize that I'm not growing a business. I'm growing me. I'm building me. And every single thing that I do helps me understand me more, my personality more, my lifestyle more, what I need in my life, what I don't need in my life. It shows you all of the little things that you might overlook. So, again, if you're having a hard time seeing all the progress that you've made, look in a mirror. So you've done a lot of really great work. And just imagine what else you're going to build. Just imagine what all of these little steps now are going to actually create. It's incredible. So, I hope this helped, and as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.